Okay, so I'm on the IBM Quantum platform. Usually you see me on Black Opal, or usually see me on yeah, Black Opal, the Black Opal Quantum Computer website. But this time I'm on the IBM Quantum Learning platform. All right. So I know you see a lot of things going on here, but the basic principles are the same. You got a qubit line here. You have a qubit line here, a qubit line here, a qubit line here, right? Just like on the Black Opal platform, you got 4 qubit lines. It's the same thing, no different. Um, the only difference here on IBM is that the first line they put a 0 uh, to categorize the first qubit line. Then the second qubit line they put a 1, they put a 2, but a 3. That's just for categorization. That's just to name it. That has nothing to do with the quantum gates or anything like that. That's just to name each line, give it a designation or name. Okay. All right. So this right here is the X gate, right? Or the NOT gate. This is the X gate. Just like on the quantum computer, just like on the Black Opal site, you had the X gate. Well, this is the X gate. It looks a little different on IBM, but this is the same X gate as on the Black Opal site. It's the same thing. It just looks a little different. All right. And I'm going to show you that this is the same because let me do something real quick. Okay, you see right here, that first number is a 1, right? Because when you take the X gate and you apply it to the qubit line, it goes from a 0 to a 1 state, right? It goes from 0 state to the 1 state, like I showed you in past videos. And you see that here. You see that that first number, which represents the first qubit line, is in the 1 state. Let me take this away. Let's take this away. 1 second. See if I can take it away. Okay. Let me go back. I don't know what happened. Let me go back. Trying to. 1 second. I don't know why. Okay, it's kind of messing up now. Trying to go back to where I was. Okay, here it is. Okay. So let me take this away. And you're going to see that when I take away that gate on that line, on that qubit line, it goes back to 0. You see that? It's in a 0. It's nothing there. It's 0, right? But when I add the X gate, it goes to 1. You see that right here for that first number. Now I could take this back to 0 by adding another X gate. You see that? It went back to 0. Then I can add another X gate to that same line, and then it goes back to 1 on that first qubit line, that first number. And then I can do it again with another X gate, and it goes back to 0. So it's just flipping from 0 to 1 as I add more X gates to this first qubit line across here. But the main thing I want you to come away with understanding in this video is that on IBM Quantum's learning website is that this represents the X gate, and it's the same gate as when I was on the Black Opal website. It just looks a little bit different the way they have it looking here. It just looks a little bit different the way they have it designed, the X gate. Okay, I want to show you something else. Let me go back. On another thing too, another way you could tell that when you add this X gate, it goes from the 0 to 1 state. You could look at this right here, this block sphere. Now on IBM Quantum Computers, it looks a little bit different, but you can see that first number is a 1. Let me blow this up. You see that first number right there is a 1. If you can see it, let me blow it up again. You see it? So that means that that 1 means that on the first qubit line, there's an X gate that has flipped the state from 0 to the 1 state. So this is another way you can tell. You can use this right here, this graph, or you can use this block sphere, which is different than black opal. A lot of things on the IBM site is a little bit different on how they have it formatted. All right. So this is kind of just, kind of a beginning to get you to understand how you can set up gates and set up things on IBM. Okay. Just want you to get a little familiar with it. You know what? I'm gonna do it over again. I'm gonna do so you can really get and you can really understand it. I'm gonna do it one more time. All right. So remember. Hold on a second. It's messing up again. Hold on. Just give me a second. I know this video is a little bit longer, but I'm on a new platform than I usually am when I'm teaching you. So I just want to make sure you understand the differences from this website than the other website. The little nuances, the little differences, and how to be aware of it, and just so that you're informed. All right. So remember this on IBM, this is the X gate. This is how it looks, the X gate. Or the NOT gate. It's the same thing. X gate, NOT gate. This is how it looks. It looks different than on the other platform that I usually am on. Okay. So that's the main thing I want you to come away with understanding in this video, is that this is the X gate on IBM. On the other website, Black Opal, the X looks different. It looks like a regular X, right? That's it.